Unravel the mystery. Punctuating relative clauses within other clauses. Hello, English learners. Today, we're diving into a quite intricate but important part of English grammar: punctuating relative clauses within other clauses. Our main focus will be on restrictive and non-restrictive clauses, and how to correctly punctuate them within complex sentences. Buckle up and let's start our grammar journey. Before we start, let's quickly refresh our understanding of relative clauses. A relative clause is a type of dependent clause that contains a subject and a verb. It adds extra information to a sentence by describing a person, thing, or place. We usually introduce them using relative pronouns like who, which, that, etc. For example, the book, which I borrowed from the library, is fascinating. Here, the phrase in italics is a relative clause. The first key to correctly punctuating relative clauses is understanding the difference between restrictive and non-restrictive clauses. A restrictive clause is essential to the meaning of the sentence. It restricts or narrows down who or what we're talking about. We don't use commas with restrictive clauses. For example, people who exercise regularly are generally healthier. Here, the relative clause tells us exactly which people we're referring to. A non-restrictive clause, on the other hand, adds extra, non-essential information to a sentence. We set off non-restrictive clauses with commas. For example, my brother, who is a doctor, lives in New York. The information that my brother is a doctor is extra, non-essential detail. The crux of the matter is how to punctuate these relative clauses within other clauses, especially when they're embedded within complex sentences. When a restrictive clause is within another clause, remember, it's essential information. Hence, we do not separate it with commas. For example, I like songs that make me feel good and remind me of happy times. When a non-restrictive clause is within another clause, we separate it with commas, as it's extra information. For example, my bike, which has a flat tire, is in the garage. Remember, punctuating relative clauses correctly is crucial because it can change the entire meaning of your sentence. There you have it, the fascinating world of punctuating relative clauses within other clauses. We've walked through the difference between restrictive and non-restrictive clauses and the rules for punctuating them in complex sentences. Remember, practice makes perfect. So, keep writing, keep speaking, and most importantly, keep learning. As always, I hope you found this video helpful. Happy learning, and see you in our next grammar adventure.